Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about how I was contributing to my group in the following projects, which are a group project outline for the pamphlet, a speech that we did for the group project, as well as I'm going to be talking about the contract that we had to sign ourselves in order to prove to everyone in our group that we will be doing the tasks that we said we would do. For my end of the contract, I signed saying that I would create a speech as well as contribute to a group pamphlet. So for what I did is that when we created the speech, I grabbed all the information that we put together. I looked at the requirements for our group project, and I created a whole little outline for my friend to use for his video for the group project, as well as I was giving him pointers during the video for him to improve on how he can sound more clear and direct as to what we're trying to give in our video. Other than that, for the pamphlet, I helped by grabbing all the information from my speech, and then I gave it to my partner, and she basically, using that information as well as her own, created the pamphlet, and we found different pictures to put in the pamphlet, and we followed the rules the teacher had given us for our class to make the pamphlet look nice. It was one of the more difficult parts of the group project because it required us to find ways to maneuver around Google Docs as well as Word. So we had to copy and paste information in a way that would fit the screen, and then we had to make it look like a trifold. So that was pretty cool too. And within the pamphlet, we covered the hydrosphere, lithosphere, and atmosphere. And basically, we talked about how if you were a tourist there, you would need to know certain information to survive in that environment, such as if you were to be in the lithosphere, you would have to learn how to survive an earthquake, which is really difficult, but you would have to have a earthquake survival kit that would come with the water, radio, money, clothes, things like that. And then we talked about how you'd have to be in an environment that's really open, where there's nothing around that can fall on top of you. And we also went over the cost of it and how being a tourist in a location like that, it would be fun. It's not always going to be scary. There isn't earthquakes that happen all the time, of course. And for our third one, we signed a group contract that was pretty fun because it basically we had to make everyone in our class follow certain instructions for them to be responsible for what they would do in the project. And now this was hard at first because we had to balance out who's gonna do what. And after we got that sorted, it was good because it gave us all a sense of responsibility and ownership to our part. And it made it so that if there was any difficulties, we can directly contact the teacher, show evidence that we signed to doing a certain part, and then maybe the other person didn't follow those instructions. So I'm definitely going to use that in the future because I'm not a fan of group projects, to be honest, but that contract made it so that everything worked out really well. So I'm really looking forward to using it in the future. Thank you.